Betsy, will you just tell everybody what we're about to do?
Going on a plane. Like the little bitty scary planes. That's what we're doing.
Wait, hold on.
The kind of planes that probably, like, I'm not scared of much, but in probably anything other than flying in a little plane. But I did take some CBD oil. I don't know if you know what that is, but Shad has a company, okay? And hit up Shad on his Instagram if you want some. I'm gonna see if it actually calms me down or if it makes me even more nervous.
I've never
So,
made a dime.
Shad, that oil better work.
You should be feeling it, bud.
Here's the thing, you guys. I am not good with peer pressure. Shad is taking me on the ride of my life. And life is all about experiences, okay? That's why I would encourage anybody to do what I'm about to do, because you just can't get these experiences all the time.
He left the car running again. Gentry left the car running when he went to go get gas today, but also during a 3-hour concert, and he left the car running on the main road.
Sorry that I'm so hyper-focused on the situations at hand rather than turning off the car, okay? When I have, that's the beauty about me, is if I see something and I know it needs to be done, I just super focused on it. So, and it's actually it's a gift. So, anyway.
Chad, you promise to take care of us.
I promise.
But in all seriousness, can you imagine just having a plane and being able to fly? So they can get to, like, it took us 2.5 hours to drive here. They can get to Salt Lake in, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. So you can live out here and just be able to fly wherever you want to go. Oh, and by the way, yeah, this airport out here, we just parked over there. And then there's just planes, so we just kind of on the tarmac. I think that's what the pilots call it. But anyway, he's making sure everything's nice and tidy, and we're gonna take off.
Why are you backing me out? Do you know that we don't care when we die?
Are you ready?
Yup. Actually, can get.
Jazz, how do you feel when you get up into the plane? Be honest. Be honest with my fans.
All right, I'm gonna be honest.
My fans.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking at first, but then when you get gliding and you're like, okay, it's fine, then you're okay. But then when you look down and then you realize that you can't get out, you can't just pull over and get out if you want to, and you're like stuck in there, you get a little claustrophobic.
Oh, this sounds delightful. Let's go. I do have a surprise for you guys.
Sister, wife, brother, husband.
A brother, husband.
Hey, you're parachuting out of that. Just
Is
so
there
you
a
know.
parachute? I would
Yeah.
love a parachute.
I don't think a parachute's gonna help.
Okay, let's do this. The CBD oil better work.
Chad, do you really think it's okay?
I promise you. I would never do something that would be even remotely dangerous.
I was totally.
That sounds like a confident pilot right
I
there.
promise.
You know that, right? Well, I was.
If I don't make it, and these are my final words, just know I love everybody, okay? Peace and love. All right.
This is twice as safe as what it would be to drive back to home for you guys.
Hey, guys,
I'm asking Jennifer if she has a bad feeling. Jennifer's the one that will know.
guys,
Jennifer will tell me.
I think at this point, I just say goodbye. Have a safe flight, and I'll see you on the ground.
No, you're not. You're coming.
Yep, get in here.
Gentry.
Why do
We're
I
not
have
gonna
to sit
turn
in the
these down,
front?
dude.
Actually, I know why you put me in the front, because if something happens to Shad, I can land
Sure,
it.
grab my
I
hand,
have
get
to
into it.
slide this
Okay,
back,
you're
and then I'll slide back up.
No, you're good. It's fine.
Relax. It's gonna be hard!
This was where we were playing when we saw the plane crash. I remember heading over there, not sure where they were or what I was going to find. As I came over the sand hill with the plane in view, a few people crowding its doors and others huddled on the ground nearby, I prayed. I prayed for them, and I prayed for angels to be with them. And in the moment of that thought, as though an overwhelming reassurance, I felt a flood of peace. I knew that angels were there. While Jake and his brothers helped pull the men from the plane as it was leaking fuel, I offered what comfort I could to the three on the ground. As time went on, more people came to help. So many people. And I marveled at it all. How they all survived. How there were so many miracles. They had just flown over the Uinta Mountains, and somehow they landed here, close to help. Their engine cut out while they were over the lake. 12 seconds separated them from the ground, but peace held back their panic as the pilot skillfully weighed his options and prepared for crash landing. Had the engine trouble set in just 45 seconds before, they believed they wouldn't have made it. Running with some of the first onto the scene were campers preparing to check out, an EMT and a paramedic. They arrived just when they were needed. They knew what to do and directed the others. Their arrival wasn't coincidence. As I sat in the dry field with some of the passengers and others, I marveled, gratefully, that in its crashing and leaking, in the heat of the day, the plane and the field didn't catch fire. The stories of us all will someday run together to witness of all the miracles. But for now, I can witness, I felt heaven there that day. The site of the crash felt like sacred ground. I felt it so profoundly. As the paramedics arrived and cared for the injured, I walked by one of the men, quiet and still, his face and legs covered in bandages and support. All I could do was pray. I prayed over him and I prayed over the others, and again, in powerful reassurance, I felt a flood of peace, an overwhelming love. It stayed with me while I was there, grounding me in the assurance that God was with them. Heaven's help was there.